The premise behind the Timeraiser was essentially there was a whole bunch of people our age who wanted to be involved and a whole bunch of causes that could use our help. So we spent a bit of time really thinking about, well, how could we make that meaningful, how could we make it effective, and how could we do things a little bit differently.
It's a part volunteer fair, part silent art auction. Got a ton of agencies there, agency reps, and they're there to meet and talk to people. Once you've found agencies that you're willing to volunteer with, you're eligible now to bid on artwork. So you can find a piece of artwork that you like. Let's say you bid 70 hours for the artwork. You have 12 months to complete that pledge, and at the end of it, you get to take your work home as a symbol of your goodwill.
We are picking up artwork all across the city. We have corporate partners like Molson. They were the sponsors of this art, and part of our working partnership with them is they display the art for 12 months in their offices.
This is the 5th year that we've had artwork up at the walls here at Molson. So this year we have 4 that are on display here, 1 other that's in a staff member's office. And again, each year we take another 5 works of art and slap it on this wall. So this becomes our canvas here at the Molson office. In order to have successful Timeraisers, it's really important that we have the support of corporate Canada. And Molson was one of the first companies to jump on board.
Well, Molson saw a great opportunity with Timeraiser that it fit with Molson values, both our company values and family values, to get involved in the community. It fits perfectly with Molson culture and heritage in supporting the community in which we live, work, and play. The Molson supports our employees in these efforts. Anil was a former employee of Molson.
After university, I came and started working for Molson as in the marketing department. Worked on campus programming across Ontario, so building up fun content for all of the campus pubs. And I was a sales rep with Molson for 2 years, and then afterwards I came back into the office and was a business analyst for almost 2 years. All of this logistics, this is all very, very familiar in many ways. This is all of the details of, putting together good evenings, good programs where people walk in and they're like, wow, something fun is happening here. The experience at Molson was invaluable to making any of this happen. And as well, this whole idea of investing in emerging artists was really appealing.
So our artists who often feel that they get asked to donate their work for charitable cause after charitable cause after charitable cause. And we've been able to find a way to work with corporations to get them money at fair market value in order to display their works of art at the auction. So the artists really feel that their work is being used in really, really interesting and exciting ways.
And I think that's what the Timeraiser tries to achieve, is just trying to get people into acting with the community, with each other, with the artists, and just kind of making a difference.
It's more than an event, it's a program, and it's more than volunteering, it's supporting artists. We've been able to generate over 35,000 volunteer hours from people in their 20s and 30s, most of whom have not been involved since university.
Molson recognizes that today's generation wants to give back. They're the most philanthropic generation that we've seen in decades. It's just a fantastic opportunity to engage those that want to give but may not be able to give through funds. This allows them to give through time.
So if you ever felt like you didn't have the time and you didn't know where to turn and you weren't sure that there'd be relevant and meaningful opportunities, we spend all of the time making it really easy, really easy for you to become engaged in the community.
We've been working diligently to spread the word about the new volunteer, how to engage the 20-something, the younger volunteer who really wants to donate their time but also their skills. And when we heard about the Timeraiser, it was like, this is bang on.
I think younger people in our age demographic, tend to volunteer either because they have a personal connection with someone, because they're interested in developing or expanding their skills, or because it's just sort of a fun kind of social event. I think the voluntary sector is having to learn to be more dynamic in terms of engaging young people, and I think Anil's Timeraiser event does a really good job of that by bringing together all the different elements and turning it into a great event.
This is a great call to action event that I know our community is going to eat up.
A lot of congratulations. A lot of people saying, oh my God, you did such a good job. And we always say, it's thanks to volunteers. Look at them. They're crazy. They're not. They're Timeraiser machines.
At the heart of it, what we do is
make the experience of bringing people to causes and causes to people as enjoyable as possible.
How cool is it that all of us are able to talk about the impact that the Timeraiser is making in all of our communities?
It's a very unique model and one that we've supported from day one and will continue to support in the future. So cheers to a successful 2008 Timeraiser.